Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it. You've been on their mind nonstop since you left. They can't get over it, and everyone can see it. They're nothing without you. Let's talk about it. This person is putting up a good front. Like most people, they put up a good front. They pretend to be all right. All the while, this person is not doing so hot. This person is not doing too well. And people can see it. People are judging them based off of how they were when you were present and now how they aren't when you're gone. Ever since you removed your presence from this person, they fell off bad. This person fell off. This person was feeling good about themselves. People noticed a change in their behavior because you were bringing what good was able to come out of this person, out of them. The part of themselves that they didn't know anything to do with. This side of them was long gone and forgotten before you got to them, before you entered into the picture. All they dealt with was other toxic people like themselves. That's all they dealt with. They didn't deal with anyone who was outside of that realm of behavior. They actually even started to look at you different because you wouldn't do things with them like the other toxic people did. You wouldn't waste time arguing with them. You wouldn't get upset at the things that they did. You have patience. It's just that you won't allow your patience to be worn thin. You won't allow people to wear you down. If you see that happening, you're not sticking around long. You're going to be long gone, is what you'll be. But this person saw that you wouldn't get toxic with them, and unfortunately, for what they took it as and what they took it for, unfortunately for them, they saw that as a weakness. They saw that as you not having any oomph in you, or as Rick Ross would say, any whoo in you, any fight in you, any dog in you. All right. They didn't see you as having that it factor. They saw you as defenseless, somebody that they could possibly walk all over. Their attitude switched up. How they treated you switched up. Demands started to come. They started to behave differently, and you started to peep these things and was like, yo, what's gotten into them? But they didn't know that they couldn't do you that way. They thought they could, but sometimes your thoughts are right, sometimes your thoughts are wrong. And in this particular case, they thought wrong. They thought that because you weren't like some of the other people they were with, this was going to be a walk in the park for them. This was going to be easy for them. That's what they thought. They thought that they would be able to get you to do everything that they wanted you to do. But they didn't get far with you when it came to that. They didn't get far when it came to you, when it came to that. You saw right through them. And as soon as they started to try to run these things on you, you put your foot down. That's when the toxicity got even worse. And you started to be able to see that this person is just flat out no good. The good that you brought out of them, they tucked it back up. They said, I'm doing away with this. I need there's something that I need this person to do for me. I need this person to be a certain way for me to stay in my life, and not even for anything positive, not even for anything good. This person is a user. It's different if someone is trying, everyone uses people, but this person is a misuser. We all use each other, but you're not supposed to misuse people. And that's exactly what they tried to do. This evil one tried to misuse you, and it ended up severely missing out on one of the best things that could have ever happened to them. And now they realize that, and everyone can see it because they're nothing without you. All right, you brought certain levels of joy into this person's life, and it's like now they're on withdrawal from all the good things that you brought to them. All right, your love is like a drug. All right, you had them on withdrawal. They're on withdrawal now. They can't stand not having you around. Everything has changed. They're not the same person at work anymore. They were going to work, had a little bop, had a little smile. They were happy to be there. Their cares got a lot less. Worries got a lot less. Negativity was affecting them a lot less. They weren't their normal toxic self. Still toxic, just not their normal toxic self. There was signs of hope. Just signs. Might have been a little teeny baby sign, but it's a sign, none the least. All right? But you've been on their mind. This person cannot stop thinking about you. They can't. You got them going down memory lane. You got them thinking about all the good times you guys had together. And they can't seem to focus on anything else. Now they're distracted. They're distracted by what was and what could have been, not realizing that they're the ones that made it so it couldn't have been anything. And that's how people end up being delusional. And this person probably had the nerve to say that you were delusional because you weren't going to meet their needs. And now you either got to do what they need you to do or be how they need you to be, behave how they want you to, or you got to go. And that wasn't even a problem. They may have said that, their actions may have said that, but at that point, you were like, okay, you giving me every red flag I need. I should have left at the first one, like I'm going to do from now on. Every red flag, the first one, you don't wait till red flag number 2. You don't even wait for them to raise the red flag. As soon as you see it about to be raised up, pew, it's time to go. But this person is thinking about you nonstop. They never had a person treat them the way you did. You are one of a kind. You're rare. There's a million billion people out there in the world, but there's still only one you. Still only one you. And that's why you're on this person's mind nonstop. They can't stop thinking about you. They want somebody just like you right now, but will never get them. And that's why they can't get over it. They know you know you messed up, right? You done effed up, right? They know they messed up. They know they missed their opportunity, the golden opportunity, because that's what you provide for people. You provide for people a golden opportunity. And once that opportunity is gone, there's no getting it back. Once you pack up that good and you put it back into yourself, the little bit of energy that you did divulge to other people and spread around, it's gone. And everyone can see it. Everyone sees the change in this person. They're back to being irritable, back to hating life, back to not enjoying themselves as much as they used to. You had this person enjoying themselves and looking at life differently because the way you look at life, they started to pick up on it. They started to realize that they don't have to look at life in a negative, toxic way. Your good started to rub off on this person, and it started to change them little by little. The little bit of change that did happen within them, people were able to see it. People knew that you were the cause of it. You had this person on cloud nine, feeling fine all the time. And now, all that's gone. It's like hitting the lottery and then them calling you back up and be like, oh, hello? Miss So-and-so? Mr. So-and-so? We made a mistake. We got to take all that money back. Yeah, we were one number off. Sorry. We got to go give it to someone else. And that's what you're doing. You're taking your lottery money and keeping it to yourself or saving it for the right person. There's nothing wrong with that. But this person cannot stop thinking about you. They never had somebody treat them so good. This is probably the first time they ever been cared for like this in their whole life. This is probably the first time somebody done looked out for them like this in their whole life. Somebody that actually was interested in them more than just for one thing or a couple things. But they don't know how to take a good person like you. They don't know how to take someone like you. So they end up doing the most. They end up doing wrong by you instead of doing right by you. But they're also not used to people who have discernment, who can see these things ahead of time. So it's like somebody who can go into the future and necessarily go into the future and see something that's about to happen before it happens. You're a time traveler when it comes to dealing with people. They show you a couple signs. It's like, I know where this is going. You get your life jacket, your life raft, paddle, and you're out. Where are you going? Away anywhere but here. I don't know. As they say, I don't know where I'm going, but as long as it's away from here. And this person has been reduced to nothing. This person has been reduced to nothing. They're nothing without you. You showed them the light. You were showing them things that they'd never seen before. Showed them a whole new way. Had them switch up their whole attitude. Had them switch up their whole mentality. You allowed this person to look at themselves differently. They started to view themselves different. They didn't look at themselves in a bad way like they were before you. They were looking at themselves in the wrong way. You taught this person how to have a right idea about themselves. That changes a person. You were teaching this person. You know how many people just got with them and didn't show them nothing, didn't teach them nothing, didn't put them on nothing? Most people come into your life to play games. You actually had some game for them to play with. To play this game called life, you had some game for them to play with. You, without even knowing it, just by how you live your life, you were instructing them on some things. You were teaching them how to be better just by being around them. And they were soaking it all up. They were loving it. So many benefits to knowing someone like you. All your characteristics down to your attributes. And they screwed it up because they wanted to get fancy. They let their ego get the best of them. They felt that it had been better for them to try to gain control over you instead of just allowing you to be with them. Allowing you to be in their life, be their friend, work at that job, be that business partner. These things don't just happen on the intimate level. But you've been on this person's mind nonstop, whether it was someone you was intimate with in a relationship or someone that you worked for, someone that you did business with. On any level, you meet a person. when they do wrong by you, and all the right that you're doing by them is packed up to go. All right, time to pack it up. We out. People are going to miss that. And you're always going to be on their mind nonstop. Everybody can't stop thinking of you. You leave a certain job, even the janitor is still thinking about you. Wow, man, this place is not the same. When you're around people, they're able to raise their frequency because everyone feeds off of each other's energy when you're around people. That's what they call vibing. When you're in the studio with someone and somebody brings a certain energy, it may bring some. That's why when Drake gets around certain artists, it's like, yo, why would Drake talk like that on this particular record, on this particular song? He's around 21 Savage. He's around this one. He's around that one. He's around Future. He's around Rose. No, they might be beefing right now, but in the last couple good eras of music, it's like, nah, I'm just playing. In certain genres, a couple years ago, a couple years ago in that genre of music, they vibe with each other, and you'd be like, yo, why is this artist is getting in a little Savage bag or something? It's because they're around other people and they're able to vibe with them. They're able to feel their vibe. They might be able to relate with them on some levels, certain levels. And now it's like you're getting a different side of this person. You're getting their alter ego. But then when you remove yourself away from that person, it's like it's back to your old self. That's why it's good to keep it real with yourself and not switch up just because somebody new comes around. And you don't switch up because somebody new comes around. You stay your true, authentic self. Yo, I think I just made a new word. Your authentic self. Your awesome, authentic self. Look at God. All right, your authentic self. Awesome and authentic. All right, coined right here on DruuTube. All right, you got it. Authentic. You got it. Yo, my F up is a perfect mistake. Shout out to Wayne for that bar. My F up is a perfect mistake. I'm great. And that's why you're on that person's mind. Because you're great. Excuse any noise if you hear it in the background, but we're greater than that too. Everyone could see that this person is not the same and will probably never be the same again. This person will never be the same again. It's like going and getting some therapy from someone and canceling the session before the healing takes place. This person was going to get healed by dealing with you. It was going to be certain things that were going to be revealed by dealing with you. And it's not now. They missed out on a divine golden opportunity. You're gone. The good energy is gone. The vibes are gone. This person was going to reach a whole new level of enlightenment. Now that's gone. And you're on their mind because they're thinking about all the good things that they were going to be able to come across by coming across you. It was going to be a lot of good things that were going to happen to them. Certain changes that were going to take place. It's like it's like expecting something and looking into the future and seeing how your life is going to change and get better. And then things start to change and you're not sure how things are going to turn out now. So all you could do is hope for the best. And that's all they could do is hope for the best. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they were going to be able to do more than that. Instead of hoping and wishing and praying, they had their blessing right front and center. Because you are a blessing to people, whether they want to admit it or not. And that's why they're nothing without you. You were brought into this person's life, even if it was just for a season. And it wasn't anything long term. We all learn things from people that we come into contact with. We meet people, we learn something from them, we gather certain information and certain things from the experience. And now that's gone. It was some things that they were supposed to learn, and now they're not going to be able to learn them. They're going to have to learn from experiences in life. You are the cheat code for people. You're a cheat code. You're the cheat code for people. They get to pick up on things and quantum leap and learn certain fundamentals of life and learn certain fundamentals of the universe. You put people on game. You don't run game on people. You put people on game. You put game on people. You don't run game on them. You put game on them. When they get around you, it's game on. We on the same team. You and me. But now they're playing this thing all by themselves. They're alone. It's like Kobe without Shaq. It's like Jordan without Shaq. They got to do this all alone now, all by themselves. They got to do it all by themselves because they're realizing that, wow, man, all the things that we could have did, all the things that I could have did, all the things I could have been. Now I'm going to have to take time and hopefully this person sees it. Hopefully this was a message for this person. Hopefully they realize what they had. So now they can make themselves better and become a vibrational match and hope and pray that they meet another one. Hopefully they'll take heed from this opportunity. Any opportunity that ever went wrong for me, I always looked at it like, wow, okay, now it's time for me to make myself better so that way I could get more better opportunities like this in the future. But when you don't see things like that and you just keep throwing away people, you keep throwing away opportunities, you miss your blessing. Even if it wasn't long term, maybe this person was going to give you some kind of idea. This is why you don't want to do dirty by people, and this is why you be patient with people. You never know how someone is supposed to help you in your life. So you have to not put yourself in bad situations with the wrong people. And when you have the right people around, you have to be patient and not try to handle the situation in a way to where you miss your blessing, where it doesn't work out for you. You never know how somebody's going to help you. You never know how you're going to advance or move forward because of something that you learn from a person. We can all learn something from it, from everybody. Especially the people that are in your life that, maybe you just met them. You can still learn something from them. And now this person won't be able to learn anything. You're gone. You're out of the picture. People can see that this person has fell off since dealing with you. They're not caring about the things they used to care about. They had a whole list of things that they were going to continue and do and finish out the year with. They were going to go on this whole wave of positivity and wave of success and wave of doing better and wave of being a better person. And now it's like, it is what it is. Now they're back being around toxic people. Now they're back being around people they have no business being around. They didn't heal right away. They didn't heal and went out and found somebody else right away, trying to make up for you and everything that you brought to the table, everything that you had to offer. This person they lost it. They lost their rabid mind. They'll never be the same. And they only have themselves to blame. For real. And the thing is, who knows how long you're gonna stay on this person's mind for? You could probably feel them a little bit. Why do I feel this person? It's their energy being sent out because you're on their mind. This person's trying to communicate to you. They're trying to get you back. They're trying to communicate to you and let you know how they're feeling. You might have to do some cord cutting. You might have to do some energy cleansing. All right? Whether people call certain things like that new age or not, you can't call something new age just because it's something that you're not aware of if you're still affected by it. And the thing is, a lot of things that people call new age, the Bible is talking about it just in a way to where if you read it and you take it literally, you won't get it. That's why you can't take the Bible literally, because there's certain things that are kind of hidden and you have to look at it from an analytical point of view to where you can break it down and understand it. But for the sake of this video, how I'm going to end it. We about to end it right now. Everybody can see it. This person is nothing without you. And now, because they never took the time to find something within themselves, this hit them really hard. You have to dig deep. They might even be sent on a whole spiritual journey because of this. So whether it worked out for the bad, whether they think it worked out for bad, it's still going to end up working out for good, because now you might have done awakened this person because of all the pain that they're feeling and everything that they're going through. And that's just the effect that you have on people. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button. I'll see you in the next one. We out.